Celestial blessings, my name is Helen Demetriou, and today I'm going to show you how I make Yule oil for the oil burner, and I'm also going to give you some tips. Now, I don't want to step in anyone's feet because I do know that there are many people who have made videos regarding oils and oil burners. I just wanted to give you my opinion and guidance that I learned during my studies and my practice as an aromatherapist. The first thing I wanted to say that the reason why aromatherapy is called aromatherapy is because the oils, especially when they're heated, the particles go into the air and we inhale them. And the fastest way to get into the bloodstream for anything that is from outside our body to go within is through the lungs, because the lungs are very porous, they're spongy. Anything that we inhale goes straight into the lungs and straight into the bloodstream. This is why I cannot stress enough how important it is that we use pure essential oils and not the synthetic ones like these ones. Now, my friend bought me these because I love vanilla and I love coconut, and she bought them for me because she knows how much I was craving vanilla. But if I do burn them in the oil burner, I make sure that all the windows are wide open, or I use it for my potpourri. So I do not suggest for anyone to be using synthetic oils in the house with closed doors. Just keep it for potpourri if you have a lot of them. And you can't get essential oils of coconut or of vanilla because they're very, very expensive if you can find them. Now, what's important to remember about essential oils is, even though we want to work magically, we have to remember our health. It's no good burning something that's going to cause us an allergic reaction, make us cough, just because one book says, well, this is for Yule, or this is for Samhain, or this is for Imbolc. We really have to think about what you're burning in your oil burner, because obviously not everybody lives alone, and it can affect people. And the reason why there are dosages when we use it on the body is because in high doses in pregnant women it can even cause miscarriage, such as sage. Pregnant women should never use sage because it can cause hemorrhaging, it can bring on periods, etc, etc, etc. So please keep that in mind when using essential oils for anything. Now let's get back to the Yule incense part. You're going to need an oil burner. Mine is one that you can just take it off because I find that's easier. Many have a little hole, like a little arch where you can put the candle in. So my mum dropped this one, unfortunately, and glued it for me because it was my favourite one. It's so practical to use. So for the moment I'm using this until I get another one. So you light your candle and you put it inside your oil burner. And this is the part where I always usually drip the water and put the water in. It would be a good idea if you used hot water straight away. The reason being is because as soon as that oil hits the warm water, it begins to work already. And also know that when oils are mixed together, they create a completely different chemical formula. So be aware of that also. So if you have cold water, you let the water heat up, let it get a bit warm first, and then go ahead with adding your oils. Now for Yule, you can use many different types. Here I have clove, I have nutmeg, I have frankincense, I have sage, cinnamon, juniper berry, and sweet orange. Now all of these are corresponding with Yule. For this one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a drop or two of each one because I am using so many. The reason why is because I love the smell of these essential oils, and it really reminds me of Yule time. Please bear in mind that clove, nutmeg and cinnamon can be toxic, so just one drop of each for those. So let me just figure out what I'm doing. There we go. So I've got it heating up. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm going to put one drop of cinnamon. Okay. I'm going to put 1 drop of clove. Or 2 calories, never mind. 1 of nutmeg. Do you know that if you ate a whole nutmeg, you could die? Yeah, you can die because it's poison. This is what I'm saying to you. Essential oils are not nothing. They're really concentrated, scientifically proven to have effects. And when I say scientifically proven, like I just said about the nutmeg or the sage, that is scientifically proven that a nutmeg can cause you to have to miscarry or hemorrhage if you're pregnant. So I'm going to put some orange. I'm going to put 5 of these in because I love orange. I'm going to put 5 juniper berry. It's starting to smell. I'm going to put 2 clary sage and 5 frankincense. I would put myrrh in, but I've run out. So there we have the scent is beginning to fill the air. You can put in anything that you want that reminds you of Yule. You don't have to put as many as these in because not many people have these essential oils as many as I have. The reason I have so many essential oils, which I'll show you in a minute, is because I'm an aromatherapist. So let me just show you the little case where I keep my essential oils. Please remember that to keep your essential oils in a dark place, in dark bottles or a dark cupboard. Let's see if you can see that. Those are all my essential oils. That is because I'm an aromatherapist and I've got more than that as well. And I do use a lot of these essential oils. So don't worry if you don't have many essential oils. Not everybody has as many as these. They may have 2 or 3, the most maybe 10. And remember that they do in time go off. So if you're using them only for anointing or for oil burning, I get them in the smaller 5ml bottles. So there we have it. This is a lovely, lovely scent to have around the home. Anything that reminds you of Yule. The orange, of course, sage, of course, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of juniper berry, and it really does make you feel really Christmassy or Yule-y or whatever you want to call it. So thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.